Come on, you apes. You want to live forever?
Would you like to know more?
I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Springfield Hellion / VHS-2. I'm left-handed and a gun nerd, and I guess every other kind of nerd too, but I'm really loving this gun so far. I don't have any prior experience with bullpups before. I've always been an AR guy and got a couple of AKs, and it's really been a breath of fresh air coming from the right-handed only guns like that to a gun that is set up for a left-handed person like this. I'm usually not a proponent of setting up a gun specifically for left-handed use like this, but this one requires no modifications, no tools even, to swap it all back and forth. You can swap the ejection port on the other side, just swapping the tools. You just pop the buttstock off. I'm not going to do it. There's tons of videos on YouTube on how to do it, but it's super easy. I did it within 30 seconds of owning the gun. I personally don't set any of my ARs up left-handed with left-handed uppers or anything like that. I just do A&B controls on everything. I don't really believe in that. I would rather be able to pick up any gun and kind of make do. And when the world ends, you're not going to be able to find a left-handed bolt carrier group anywhere, anything like that. So I like that this gun, you can just swap everything back and forth with no tools, for that reason. Very future-proof. And I wouldn't say that this should be your one and only rifle for when the world ends, but it's a pretty good contender. I mean, it is battle proven in other countries like Croatia, and probably others too, probably Ukraine at this point. But I would say that I would trust it. It definitely has the combat accuracy, definitely has the, built-in iron sights. You can literally shoot out to 500 yards with it. I did with just a, factory gun as it is with just iron sights, and I also did with the A.E.M.S.
More than capable with iron sights.
As you can see, I'm a pretty big Starship Troopers fan, so I'm a huge fan of the space age style, bullpup style. Never thought I would own one, but here we are today. Something about this, just really, really, really brings me joy. I had to also make a few modifications to this gun, like the Manticore arms extended bolt catch here, or bolt release, pardon me. Definitely helps instead of doing that stupid nipple pinch technique. Makes you able to release that bolt way easier. Also added the Meridian defense flash hider. Helps retain that birdcage style look, which I did want to, maintain that Starship Troopers Merida style rifle look that has like an M60 flash hider on it. So I really like that, and it allows me to put on my Saker 5.56K on there. A lot of people talk crap about the triggers on these guns. I think that's kind of a skill issue, to be honest. I mean, I was able to hit 500 yard man-sized target no problem with iron sights, so I think it's good enough. It's definitely not a match grade trigger. You're not going to win any, split time competitions or anything like this, like that. But I think it's good enough. Something very space age about the bullpup form factor, hence why it was used in so many futuristic movies like Starship Troopers. My dad took me to watch that movie when I was 5 years old in 1997. So thank you, Dad. Definitely made me the man I am today.
Mobile infantry made me the man I am today.
Definitely influenced my decision to join the Marine Corps specifically, and definitely made me still have a crush on Denise Richards to this day. So thank you for that. And if kids shouldn't have seen that movie, then why did they make toys for that movie? Anyways, I also believe that that movie, or rather the novel, should be required reading for every NCO and officer in the military. I love both the novel and the movie for extremely different reasons. And yeah, let's just leave that at that. A lot of people complain about the ergonomics of the bullpup, and because we're so spoiled by the AR platform, everything just is right here on the gun. But this one, I think I got the hang of it relatively quickly. I'd like to say I'm pretty proficient with the gun itself as far as the reloads go. Definitely props to the Manticore arms for this extended bolt release. Definitely makes it easier. Instead of having to do the nipple pinch technique, you can just pull straight back like that and release the bolt. So it makes a huge difference on the reload speed and just kind of the ergonomics of it all. I've seen in other videos that people complain about the length of pole, and it is very long. I'm 6'2" and I got long arms, but it's still pretty long for me. But I've also read in some comments that basically the adjustable stock is so you can actually switch arms, and still be able to have the brass clear your face. So I think that's a really smart feature to have just in case. You do have to switch, go around a corner or something like that. So I thought that was pretty damn smart, and it's actually about that perfect distance away from your face if you really needed to. The only thing that I would like to add to this rifle is a flared magwell. I'm not sure if that exists. I'm not sure. Maybe someone 3D prints one out there somewhere, but I'd like a nice polymer one. You probably saw in a few of my reloads that didn't quite line up very easily, but yeah, it's just takes some practice, obviously, and yeah, this definitely could use just a little bit of flair to it.
We need to talk about your flare.
Really?
Good thing about bullpups in the modern era is that they have a naturally high height over bore, so you don't have to go super skyscrapery on the mounts. This is a 193 from American Defense quick release. When you're using night vision, you don't have to basically crane your neck super low down. I can actually just naturally hold an upright position like this, and I can see perfectly well without having to scrunch my head down. One thing I did add halfway through filming was the Surefire Scout Light. It doesn't really add anything or take away anything from the gun, but just in case you're wondering how it magically appeared. Just wanted to give you my unique left-handed gun nerd perspective. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a like. Thanks.